Guys, if you've been watching, which I hope you have, because I hope you have manners, and you'll know that yesterday was my first day into my big Groupon adventure. The art of the deal. Okay? Yesterday I went to my lymphatic drainage massage, which is false advertising because it is not a massage. And I'm gonna tell you why. So he whips his dick out. No, I'm just kidding. It's not what it is. I'm just kidding. It's not what it is. It's not what it is. So they don't even deserve that because I got to the spa. Walk in. Everyone is Polish, beautiful women, okay? And they immediately call me sweetheart, which I love, okay? They're like, hi, sweetheart, hi, sweetheart. And I'm like, oh my God, hi. And they're like, hi, hati. And I was like, oh, you're offering me a beverage, you're not calling me a hottie. Okay. I'm a little disappointed. It's like, I think I actually said, they said hot tea, and I'm like, oh no, I have my makeup on. And they're like, I'm like, it's a hot tea. Haha. We're off to a great start. I have a Groupon. That's when they make this face. I'm like, yes, a voucher. So anyway, there's something about being at a Polish spa on 28th and Madison where everything else on fucking Groupon is for some reason. And it felt magical. And it felt magical having beautiful Polish ladies offer me hot tea, calling me sweetheart every moment. I really, really, really enjoyed it. I was in a great mood. So I go to the room. And on the table, I see it's like a little massage table, whatever, and on top of it is what I would call a space suit. Like I'm going into space. And so what it is, it's like you know Heidi Klum's Halloween costume when she had those like tubes? Or when Wolverine is in the water tank and he gets down, he's like, wah, ka, ka, and he like pops him out. Yes? Okay, I'll think of another reference. And just big tubes. So I walk in and I'm like immediately nervous. She's like, sweetheart, hot tea? And I'm like so nervous already. And I'm just like, what is going to happen? And immediately in my mind, I think, am I gonna have to get naked? I don't know why I didn't think about it before. Obviously, I'm like, am I gonna have to take my clothes off? Like, obviously, Tefi, they're not gonna massage your lymph nodes over your Uniqlo coat, obviously, whatever. So they give me a paper suit and a paper thong. I was like, oh my God, just like the stars. And it's like a jumpsuit, right? So I get into the jumpsuit. They lay you down. I mean, they leave the room and then they come back like, sweetheart, hot tea. No, so I get back into the suit or whatever, lay down on the table, and they wrap you in this suit. So it's like big things of Velcro. So it's like they wrap it, right? Like you would like a hot dog. Like it's just like, wrap you in it. And I don't know about you, but when I get nervous, I get the stage fright, Pete. You know, when you're like a little kid and it's like the Christmas recital and your parents out there and you're like, I don't know if I have to pee or if I'm just nervous. You know what I mean? Like one of those. So I have stage fright pee, but then I also have this saying, I don't know if you can tell by this show, but when I'm nervous, I can't shut the fuck up. So she's like, she turns to the side, she turns off the light, which was already terrifying, I'll tell you why. She turns off the light, she looks at me, she's like, sweetheart, you sure you don't want hot tea? And I go, just mouth vomit, do you have any pets? Do you have a dog? And she's like, okay, so what's going to happen now? Is like, she explained it to me. And basically, and this is the way that I explained it to writer-producer Molly Brunk, what happens in this suit is that they squeeze your blood. The suit squeezes your blood at the same time from your arms. Your arms are like this, right? Your arms are strapped down like this into the suit. Your arms, your legs, and your abdomen, like strapped in, right? And they're squeezing your blood towards your lymph nodes here, and in your groin. So they're squeezing the blood so that it forces the lymph nodes to detox your toxins in your body, right? And I explained it to Molly like, it's when you take a ferret. It's when you take a ferret and you hold it up and you start squeezing it from the bottom. You know what I'm talking about? And then it has like a little muffin top and it's like this. Like that's kind of what it is, and you're squeezed. There's probably another way to explain that, but I think that's the best way. So, and then she says something that is so triggering, and she had no idea that it would be triggering for me because I'm a psychopath, where she says, afterwards you have to drink a lot of water all day because your body has to flush out these toxins, and they do it through, I'm gonna say something I've never said on the show before, urine. You have to pee it out. And I'm like, got it. So if you know me, you know that my anxiety is immediately triggered by thirst. So yes, in high school, when I tried weed and I got cotton mouth, how do you think I reacted? Imagine it. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. So, especially with the cotton mouth, get the fuck out of here, okay? I was like this. Like that, okay? 15 was a great year. It was a hot year. It was a good year. So the thirst is like immediate, right? The machine starts. The ferret squeeze comes on. And then there's infrared heat in the suit, right? Which, I don't know if you've ever placed your hand on top of a Benihana tabletop, but that's what starts happening. So I start sweating, and in my mind, I'm like, oh, you're losing a lot of hydration. So my anxiety is tied to my thirst because I think your organs don't have water anymore. Your body's shutting down. And then I think, I'm too young to die, like that kind of thing. So I'm like, the anxiety is like really, really getting up. And like raising. And I'm here just like wanting water so badly. I'm in this like little rigid crucifix, right? These are my sleeves. And I start just imagining my lymph nodes starting to look like the filter in a cigarette. You know what I mean? Like that yellow thing. And I'm just like, the toxins need water in my mind. But if you would never think I'm thinking that because I'm like this. Oh, it's great. I'm having a great time. Oh, it's fine. It feels fine. So then this woman does the most terrifying thing that's happened to me in a long time, since whatever I told you about in the monologue earlier this week. She says, okay, sweetheart, I'm going to leave you alone. You go to sleep. And I'm like, in the dark? I am terrified of the dark. I have two nightlights. I have a nightlight and a salt lamp. And the nightlight was given to me by my sweet Uncle Ray in Connecticut. So I'm like, no. And she's like, are you sure it's fine? And then I went, oh, you know what? Yeah, it's fine. The lights are off. I'm in the Sahara Desert. Like, even just talking about it, I'm like, sweet water. It's water. So immediately, it's pitch black. This machine is going, ferret squeezing me. And I just start thinking to myself, like, you know what? It's okay. There's no demons in here. Would it matter? Because you can't defend yourself because you're strapped down in crucifix form. That might piss them off, reminds them of Jesus. It's just spiraling. And I'm like, I could really use a hot tea. So I'm like, oh man, maybe if I could just reach my water bottle. It's right next to me. And I'm like this. Like so close, and I'd be like, and then she'd come in, and I'd be like, oh. And she'd be like, everything okay? I'm like, everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's like, you call if you need me. I'm like, probably not gonna do that. I have too much pride. Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen. So the water bottle's out of reach. Prompter. And anyway, so finally, I look in the mirror just to look at myself in the kind of like pathetic positioning I'm in. And my arms, since everything is strapped so tightly, my hands are like a violet. Violet's turning violet, like that kind of violet, okay? Like that kind, okay? So then afterwards, it's an hour of this. I bought a 60-minute Groupon. And why not 20? I got 60 minutes, whatever. Finally, it's over. I'm like, I jump right up. She leaves the room or whatever, she turns off the machine. I unzip my paper suit. I'm like drenched in sweat, and I don't even think it's because of the heat. I think it's because I was so nervous. And I was like, Our Father, who art in heaven, like that kind of thing. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to see what I look like. I wait to see what I look like. I look in the mirror and I'm like this. I look exactly the same. Exactly the same. So then I go outside and I'm like, hey. And she's like, hello, sweetheart. I'm like, hey, yo. How many sessions until I start seeing results? And they're like, it takes 3 sessions. And I'm like, that's a good business plan, you little bitch. Yeah. Yeah. So I looked her in her face, and you know what I fucking told her? I bought 2 more sessions. I have another one on Wednesday. Oh my God, are you doing something to your hair? Please keep watching me every weekday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be right here waiting for you with a lot of gossip to talk about. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. We talk so much shit about the Kardashians. It's a great time. I'll see you then.